Are we here? Are we tapped in? Who's here? Who's here? Roll call, roll call. Can I get a couple presents? Present? Who's present? Who's present? Let me pull up chat so I can see who's present. I better see like 8 presents by the time I pull up this chat.
Sadly mistaken.
Oh no.
We're getting rolling.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Roll call, roll call. Got to turn my volume down on my computer so that you guys aren't getting destroyed. Love the thumbnail per usual. Rah! Welcome, present, present, good. Working, but present, that's fine, as long as you're present. It's okay if you're doing other things, as long as we're here. How we doing? How we doing? Started on time, started early. We didn't start on time today, so we started early. That's how dialed in we've been getting here at Chicago Hockey Radio.
Got to get ready for the playoffs.
Yeah, true. True. Playoffs are going to be crazy, bro.
Right around the corner.
Yeah.
Week from today.
Yep. It's going to be another level over here at CHR. I hope you guys can appreciate the effort we've been putting into the content. Hopefully it's been somewhat enjoyable to follow and pay attention to. To be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late. To be late is to be forgotten.
That should be your next tattoo.
Should I get it like low back?
No, it needs to be somewhere visible.
Oh my God. Everyone hit the like button and subscribe button if you're new. Rager! I love you, Rager! You're doing my job for me. Thank you. Yes. Do exactly as Rager said. Let's get this stream up. Skokes, welcome. What's up, dude? Oh man, Tassos and I, our spirits are high. Nothing could ruin our spirits besides besides the Hawks getting absolutely stomped.
If it's more than 6 or 7, we're not doing a post-game show.
Oh my gosh. You heard that, chat? The boys better lock in. Another live stream pog. Hey, last 3 games are all getting live streamed. Get used to it. And these, oh my gosh, we are going to be streaming an ungodly amount of playoff games. So be ready for that too. Pre 6-1 loss. Don't say that. Don't say that. Dude, this is totally a spot the Blackhawks win. Let me pull up the sports book actually right now. Let me make sure nothing happens to the CHSN stream as I go to a different app. This is a spot the Blackhawks win. You're at home. It's going to be a packed crowd. Last home game. Everyone's going to be like, oh, yeah, it's the Jets. Hellebuck starting. Easy pumping. Somehow the Blackhawks going to pull this one out. I said 4-2 win. Way too optimistic. I know. I don't care.
Hellebuck is starting?
Yeah.
This is why the Jets will never win the Stanley Cup.
Why would he start this game?
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
No.
Are you really sweating that hard for a fucking President's Trophy, dude? Well, actually, let me see. Is Dallas like really breathing down their neck? Like, could Dallas even pass them? But
who cares?
Who cares? Who cares?
You're in first place. Eric Comrie should be good enough. Otherwise, if Hellebuck stinks in the playoffs or gets hurt, you're gonna go to Eric Comrie anyways. I did
not. Dude, they are 6 points ahead of Dallas. They cannot.
That's absurd.
They can't. Hellebuck shouldn't start another game.
No,
it should be Comrie for the last 3 games.
Yep. Who do they have after this?
Let me check. They've got us tonight, the Oilers on Sunday, the Ducks on Wednesday. He shouldn't play another game.
Hellebuck should only be maybe playing the
Also,
Oilers
Justin,
game.
also, I didn't see anything on DFO. I didn't even look on Twitter, but I didn't see anything on DFO about either of them starting. But Justin told me on live that Hellebuck's starting. He didn't cite a source, so like, it's source trust me, bro. But I don't know. White Sox just walked off Boston in the most hilarious way possible. Good for the Sox getting a couple wins. I made the joke to Tassos like 5 minutes ago. I was pulling up the Blackhawks broadcast, and I was like, yeah, CHSN, I want to watch the fucking Sox right now. Yeah, Justin said source me. So it might be Comrie in net tonight, honestly. I don't know where Justin pulled that. That stat or that fact from. It would shock me. It is Hellebuck. I'm like, what are they doing, dude? Like, maybe I understand like your last home game you start him, but like a Saturday night in Chicago against the second to worst team in the league, you've got the President's Trophy I think they've already got it wrapped up. Washington is, I guess, only 3 points behind them. But, dude, if you saw what happened to Washington today, I don't think they're going to be, I don't think they're going to win out these last 3 games.
So Darren Pang has announced that Alec Martinez is retiring from professional hockey at the end of this season.
Oh, wow.
So,
wow.
That might be very similar to why Pat Maroon is calling it a last game here, too.
Well, that's why Korch isn't playing tonight.
Blackhawks retirement home talk. You might have to do a little bit of that.
Shout out to Patty and Alec Martinez. Hey, guys, connecting in from the Czech Republic. Hell yeah. Shout out to the Czech Republic.
Subscribe if you're new.
Finally
Mr.
was
Czech
able
Republic.
to catch the game live. Let's go Hawks.
Subscribe.
Damn, what time is it? What time is it in the Czech Republic?
Probably very early. Follow us on Instagram.
Welcome 05V01. Do you see how nice our chat is? Our chat is so welcoming. Maybe they just want to keep them fresh. Yeah, I guess I understand that. Like, you don't want a guy going into the playoffs not playing at all. And also maybe it's his decision, but it's just like, dude, I mean, we all know what the narrative is around Winnipeg in their like past playoff performances. It just feels like you're playing with fire a little bit. But hey, if that's what they think they need to do, it's fine. Just get through the first round. Martinez Maroon retirement connection for the win in OT. Alec Avenges 2014. Dude, Justin, that's what I'm like it's it's like such a weird thing. Like they're supposed to be like honoring Alec Martinez, but it's like obviously the most clear memory of him is putting one past us in overtime in Game 7 in 2014. Thanks for the warm welcome. Cheers to y'all, lads. Hell yes, welcome. We would love to have you around. Welcome to the channel. We do
I think
shows.
that man from the Czech Republic just subscribed.
Hell yes. Let's hit the horn for this new subscriber. If you are new here, we do shows every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we go live after every single Blackhawks game for a post game.
Of which there are only 2 left.
Of which there are only 2 left of the season.
After this one. Streaming both.
But we also try to live stream like this, live watch-alongs for as many as we can. So we crank out a lot of content, and we're going to keep it up over the playoffs, as we've mentioned on the show. We're not just going to keep it up over the playoffs. We are going to try to ramp up the content.
It'll
and
just
the
be
amount
like
of times we're going live.
No post games.
No post games.
So that time will be put into live streams of some other games.
Yep. Oh, Patty's emotional during the anthem.
Got the A too.
That's firing me up. I love Pat
He's got
Maroon.
the A.
I love Pat Maroon, man. Man, these guys better have jump. Look at this guy. You better be ready to die for this guy tonight.
They lost remember the first time it was like the Patty Maroon?
Mm-hmm.
They got pumped by St. Louis.
Yep. And Marty out there. Oh, you know Cornelison's putting his back into this one.
Do you want to listen to it?
Yeah, maybe a little. Turn it up just a tiny bit. Oh, here it is. Oh, ow. Let's go! Everyone up now! Up now! Last home game of the season. Up now! Let's get a win. Spencer Knight in net. 16 and 2. 269 goals against. 901 save percentage. Let's go! Are you guys up like I am? Because I'm up, boys and girls. Shit, wait, I didn't put any money on Pat Maroon. I capped. I said I was going to do that. That would be like actually illegal to say I was going to do that and then not do it. I don't think it would actually be illegal, but you know what I mean. Dude, oh fuck, it's too late, isn't it? Man, I hate FanDuel. It's not even available. Pat Maroon isn't even available. Hurry up. We're underway. I don't know if it's going to let me get on this now. That's so annoying, dude. We are underway. Yes, dude. Here he is. Back to the point. Murphy over to Marty. Back to Murphy. Shoots one. Jets settle it. Okay. All right. I don't need terms of use, bro. I do not care. So let me put this stupid bet on Pat Maroon to score a goal. It's 10 to win $120. Who's riding with me? Who's riding with me? Don't actually put money on that. So many people at this game. You knew it was going to be packed. Last game of the season, Saturday night. It's perfect. They had a beautiful shot of Maroon on the Jumbotron during the national anthem, and I started tearing up. Yeah, they were showing him on the broadcast. It was firing me up. Got me on my feet. Oh, this is his debut in 2011. For the Ducks. Nazar clears the zone, sends it the length of the ice, but it's icing. Gonna be a defensive zone draw coming up here. How's everyone feeling on this Saturday evening? Okay weather here in Chicago. It's getting better. It was sunny today, thank God. Like 50s. It's all right. Nazar's going to drop the puck. Drop the puck. Thank you. Frustrating, man. Kaiser's getting pressured in the corner. He loses the puck to Kyle Connor. That wasn't Kyle Connor. Nothing here, please. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Frank Nazar just got taken out. That corner looks slippery. Hawks dump it in. Hellebuck plays it. He loses the puck. Oof. Jets are able to clear the zone. Nice play by Murphy to bat that one out of the air. Burt circles back. Lets his line go for a change. Foligno line out here for the Hawks. Fliggy carries it into the zone. Murphy takes a bomb from the point. Martinez over to Donato. Ooh. Donato loses it but collects. Feeling great. Good, good, good. Nice. Khrushchev. Oh. Good work from that line. Force a turnover. 3-on-2 here for the Jets, maybe. Donato's in the way. Rinzel. Ooh. Gets a hit, but makes the pass. Khrushchev dumps it in. They go for a change. Bedard line out now. Vlasic plays it. Nice breakout. Find a pass here. All right, he dumps it in. Moore and Mikheyev are on it. Jets are able to get out of the pressure and clear the zone. Levshinov grabs a hold of the puck. Passes it up to Mikheyev over to Moore. Oh, snaps one. Oh, wow. Hellebuck wasn't expecting that shot to be that far off the net. Scheifele makes a pass that's intercepted by Levshinov. Uh-oh. Connor takes it off his stick, though. Winnipeg flings one from the point. Puck deflected out front. Blackhawks going to clear the zone here. Moore's just going to dump it in. That line's going to go for a change. All right. Big test for that first line tonight. That the Moore, Bedard, Mikheyev line. Obviously, they're going to be going up against Scheifele, Connor, and Co. So we'll see how they do. So, I mean, as good of a test as it gets for Oliver Moore. Welcome to the NHL. Here's one of the best lines in the National Hockey League. You're going to be playing them all night. Get used to it, buddy. Maroon scores tonight, dude. Drinks are on me. If Maroon scores tonight, I'm going to start sending super chats from my phone for our chat. I'm just kidding. That would be pointless. Oh. Knight didn't really know where that one went. Patty's back out there. Ooh, shot deflected by Slaggert. Oh, big hit from Connor Murphy. Fans appreciated that one. Yeah, this place is packed, man. Packed. The Madhouse on Madison is packed. Get the likes up, chat. There's 18 of us in chat. Yes, sir, Rager. Ooh, and we got a little poll to vote. I'm gonna say Pat Maroon. Vlasic over to Burt. Carries it into the Jet zone. Ooh. Loses the puck. Gosh, he's so goofy, man. He's so goofy. We're talking about zone entries. Bert isn't our best option, but can get the job done sometimes, I guess. Didn't there. A little over 6 minutes into the first. They're showing Pat on the Jumbotron. That's sick. Him celebrating with McDavid. Dude, he's such a beast. What a sick career. Fuck it. Pat Maroon highlights.
He's getting emotional.
Yeah. How could you not? He looks so sick in the Blackhawk sweater. We really do have the best jerseys in the game. It's like the Anaheim, St. Louis, Edmonton highlights do not look nearly as cool as the Blackhawk ones. That's fucking sick, man. Shout out to Patty, baby. What a legend. 3 cups. Wasn't even supposed to make it in the league. What a beast. Is that his pops? Can we get claps for Patty, please? Thank you, Pat Maroon. That's awesome, man. Damn. He's emotional as hell. It would be so sweet if he scores tonight. Yes, all the claps. Thank you, chat. Thank you. What a career, baby. All right, we're back underway. Cool little tribute from the Blackhawks there. That was awesome. Shout out to the Blackhawks organization. Winnipeg tries to move it in the Blackhawk zone. Alex Vlasic has something to say about that. Foligno comes up with it. Moves it around the boards to Rinzel, who hoists it out of the zone. Oh, Donato here in a one-on-one. Gets past him. Fans on the pass, though. Nice pinch from Bedard. He loses the puck. Scheifele moving in on Kaiser. Circles back. Oh, no. I think Knight got to say a piece of that. Oh, someone just went down on Winnipeg. I have no clue who that was. That didn't look good. Also, I saw Rager said that Ekholm is going to be out for the entire playoffs. That's brutal for Edmonton. And it's brutal for me after I had them as my second biggest contender, whatever that was, that list that we put out last week. Woof. Oh, wait. It says Ekholm out quite some time. Could miss rest of season. Ooh. Blackhawks yet to register a shot on net. Oh. Bertuzzi lost the puck there. Nice play from Bertuzzi in the slot. Shoots wide. That was a really good pass from Teravainen, who, in my opinion, has had a couple of bad games back to back. He's not been impressive as of late. Vlasic over to Rinzel. I love watching these two, man. They're so big. Bad pass from Vlasic. Wasn't able to find Slaggert. Good hit from Veleno. Is there a penalty coming here on the Hawks? There is. They're not calling that on Veleno, are they? Okay. Oh, I guess he did kind of trip him there. Yeah, well, I guess you can't swipe a guy's feet out from under him, apparently. Refs are Team Winnipeg. That was a trip. Nah, Florida will win the cup again. They got Seth fucking Jones. Yeah, Seth Jones is going to be the needle mover there for sure. If LA doesn't beat Edmonton this year, they got to call it and do a whole rebuild. Yeah. Yes and no. Not a legit not like what we did. They don't need to tear it down. Like they have really good pieces. They've got great players, and like I understand that like Kopitar and Doughty are old, but like they got Kempe, who's like, you know, in the prime of his career and is an elite player in the league. You got Byfield. You got some young pieces. I don't know if they do a full rebuild, but maybe go in a different direction and try to retool a bit, perhaps. The question I'll ask you guys is, what if Edmonton loses in the first round to LA this year? That's something that nobody's talking about, really. Besides Rudy Hodgson, who we had on the show this week. What does Edmonton do? You give Connor McDavid $20 million and then try to bolster the rest of that forward group? You give Evan Bouchard $10 million? Patty with a fatty. Okay. Nice stick from Frank Nazar there. That was awesome. Get it out. And he gets it out of the zone. And he's going to beat this guy to this puck. Oh my gosh, he tipped it. Gosh, I love Frank Nazar so much, man. Nice pressure from Slaggert. Ooh, Connor found Scheifele in the slot. Good save from Knight. Puck goes out of the zone. Foligno's on his horse. Hellebuck goes out to get it again. Oh, Foligno, shoot it! Yeah! Hellebuck! What are you doing? What are you doing? Rest this guy. He shouldn't even be in the game. He's not trying. This guy's playing shell out here. He just skated to the blue line and turned the puck over. Why is he in this game? Oh, my. He doesn't even give a fuck, dude. He's like, fuck it. I'm going out again. Well, Foligno gets one of the easier ones of the year. What the fuck is he doing? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. The Blackhawks penalty kill showing you why it's 11th in the league this year, despite, you know, being second from the bottom in the standings. Oh my gosh, that's such a funny goal. What the fuck is Hellebuck thinking? Uh-oh. Oof. Winnipeg almost just scored right there. Mikheiv's going to break the puck out here. Nice pass to Frank Nazar. This kid can skate. Spinorama move. Gets past him. Oh my gosh. If he got that on his forehand, that would have been gross. If Edmonton loses to LA, I pray McDavid doesn't resign. He's not going to not resign. I've given up on that. You know he's going to stick it out and try to win there. Oh my gosh. Wow. Tanev is not happy. Come on. F off. Damn, he's cursing at the Zebras. He is not happy. Do the Hawks have a goal on each of their past 4 shots? I don't know. Did they score on the last 3 shots? That can't be true. Those like flurry of goals against Boston were not. I don't think those were their last shots. Bedsy gets teed up for nothing, and Tanev can do that. Yeah, if that was Connor Bedard, he would have been hung outside the United Center. Can I not say that? Oh, that's so funny. Oh, my God. He's too good to waste his career not winning there. That's so soft, though. Why have we gotten to that point in sports where it's like he's not winning and it's his team's fault? I don't know. The greats are great because they are loyal and win. Like, I don't know. Like, think about all the guys in the past, like, decade and a half. Like, Sid did it in Pittsburgh. Ovi stuck it out forever and finally did it in Washington.
Anze Kopitar.
Kopitar did it with LA. Taze and Kane did it with the Blackhawks. Like,
no, they didn't.
Well, they won rings with the teams that drafted them.
Yeah, but Kane's playing for other teams now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying like Kane didn't leave because he hadn't won a cup and like was tired of the team sucking. Kane left because he kind of got forced out.
Okay.
That's
Do you think McDavid's a one-team guy?
I think so.
Really? His whole career?
Maybe not his whole
career.
No, like because who knows what happens at the end of his career? You know, like it could be like he could have a Kane situation. You know, but I don't think he's gonna leave until he wins a Stanley Cup, and I think he will, because I think he's undeniably great. But I don't know, man. I think that team needs like a goaltender. They lost a lot of their good secondary scoring from last year. But it's not always like, yeah, I don't know, man. Last year was a bit different where it's
I think this year's Edmonton team would get swept by last year's Edmonton team.
I don't think they would get swept. But I
4 or 5
I
games.
do think that last year's team was better than this one.
A lot better. A lot better.
You got to remember last year's team, they started the year horribly. They fired their coach.
Do you know who wins? Do you know who wins out of any team? Is the third team of their team this year if they had kept all the same guys. If they had kept Fogle, Holloway, Broberg, they'd be better off than Skinner, Arvidsson, whatever.
Yes. But probably true. But I don't think that, I don't know. Like, people see the season that Holloway's had this year. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe this is L Puck knowledge. I don't know if he'd have the same season in Edmonton. Maybe he would. Maybe he'd have a better season.
I think he would.
There's just, I mean, it's like you can't even be hindsight Harold. It's like we have no way of knowing that. So I don't know, man.
But the offer shoot that they didn't match was crazy. It was like $1.5 million.
Yeah. I heard Stan Bowman try to rash.
$2.5 million.
Rinzel! Oh, he passed it to Bertuzzi. Just shoot that puck. Bertuzzi's useless. Rip it now. All right. Back to Bedard. Over to Tavo. Back to Rinzel. Back to Tavo. Slot, Nazar shoots, saved by Hellebuck. Back to Rinzel, over to Tavo. Find Bedard here. 98 rips one, yes, and he scores! Rips it past Hellebuck on the power play. Let's go! Up, please, up, please. That's a goal for 98. Scores again on Connor Hellebuck. Let's go. I don't think that's where he wanted to shoot it. Oh my gosh, did that go 5-hole? That was a fucking dart. I don't think it came off the ice. Oh, 5-hole. He labeled that thing. Bedsy owns Helly. Yes, sir. And he was pumped about that. He turned around and went, let's go, chat. Most goals on the Peeper this year. Bedard is now one behind Blackhawks legend Tyler Bertuzzi. All right, 2 goals on 3 shots. Hellebuck mailed this one in. Should I get on the post game and be like, after what I seen tonight from Connor Hellebuck, I don't think Winnipeg's gonna. We're seeing playoff Hellebuck right now. That's what we're seeing. He's gonna lock in and not let another one in for the rest of the game, obviously. But what an atrocious start for him this has been. What is that save percentage? 333. At the game and bricked up, boys. Oh my God.
Settle down.
I shouldn't have read that. I love how the Guy family are just in their seats boozing and just coming into the stream to just rip chat up. Great start. Khrushchev closing him down. Nice. Knight catches, covers up. There we go. Pookie goal. It's everywhere. This room will never get. Oh, okay. I see Justin's name in chat and I automatically think I can read what he says. That was a mistake. It does. Big Sos cut that one out. Oh my God. Did you see what who's that gamer? Did you see what he messaged us?
Yeah, I messaged him.
I think we could still interview him and like we don't
Talk
have
about
to
hockey. Talk about we're gonna talk playoffs.
Oh, well, I guess then maybe we can't have him on.
What?
Did you see what he just DM'd us?
No.
He just said that his puck knowledge is not as vast as ours.
Oh.
You should be like, yeah, Lee Grossman, known puck knower. People don't want, yeah, people are nervous to come on the show with big dogs like me, you know? People listen to me talk about the game and they're just like, God, this kid's brain is fucking... Lee making more saves than Hellebuck. Oh my God. Ryan Guy is the most out of pocket human being ever. We're back underway here. What are the fans clapping for? What did I miss? Low IQ here. Didn't pick it up. Nice play from Foligno. Finds Kaiser. Over to Levshinov. Whoa, awkward pass there. Yeah, probably should have just sent that one in deep. I think he realized it right when he went to pass it. Make a play here. Ooh, nice bad pass from Winnipeg. Saved us there. Donato pulls up, finds Kaiser. Donato rips one from one knee, goes wide. Kaiser retreats. Dude, Kaiser's stick is all white. That's kind of... I like that. I don't know if that's like a... That seems like a frowned upon thing though, right? And they try to tell me Hellebuck is better than prime Jonathan Quick in the Hockey Guys Discord. I mean, you can't just take this performance from Hellebuck and be like, this is what he is. Like, did you see Hellebuck in Dallas the other night? Dallas is a bit better than we are. And they could not get past him for the life of them. They had so many good opportunities. He was just snatching everything up. Connor Hellebuck is an unbelievable goaltender. Prime Jonathan Quick was special, don't get me wrong. But like to suggest that, I don't know. It's an argument. I'd probably say prime Jonathan Quick is, better, but that's hindsight, and Quick also won couple of these, so I'm partial to guys that win. Three minutes left in the first. Oh, breakaway here for Connor Murphy. Oh, right in the breadbasket. Yeah, I could have predicted that one. That might have been Connor Murphy's first career breakaway. And he's been in the league for a decade.
How bad do you think Livestream wanted that to be him?
Very badly. And I think Levshinov would have done a lot better in the situation. Speaking of, here he is. Moves the puck up the ice. Maroon tried to prod that one on. Wasn't able to. Kaiser flicks it off the boards. Back to him. Finds a pass. Slaggert just dumps it in. Blackhawks go for a change. 2 minutes left here. The Jets are just going to dump it in. Man, they play such a boring style of hockey, don't they? They have one exciting line, and then the rest of the three just stick to that game plan. No matter what, they're just dumping and chasing. I'm not picking this fucking team to go to the Cup. By the way, Sam Rinsell got his third assist of the season off the Bedard goal. Yeah. That fires me up. Here he is now, surveying. Holds the puck behind the net. Looking for an outlet. Can't find one. No rush. You're up 2-0. Bedard trying to stick handle in his own zone. Coughs the puck up. Not ideal. That's the type of turnover that if it leads to a goal, it's like, come on. Mikhaev working hard in the corner. Good hit from Moore. Oof. Mikhaev just threw that puck to a dangerous area. Nice stick from, who was that? Was that Martinez? Really good stick from Martinez. That allowed us to clear the zone. 29 seconds left in the period. Nothing stupid here. Get out of this period up 2 goals, please. Knight behind the net. Over to Brinzel. Up to Bedard. Turns the puck over again. Come on, Bedsy. 13 seconds left. Scheifele hit by Vlasic. Connor Murphy battling in the corner. 5 seconds left. Yep. Puck gets out of the zone. End of the first period. Blackhawks up 2-0 with half the shots on net. Spencer Knight currently out dueling Connor Hellebuck. Connor Hellebuck with one of the bigger head scratchers I've seen in a while. Earlier in the first, leading to a 1-0 Blackhawks Nick Foligno goal. That was a hilarious play, and we thank him for it. Dallas is absolute frauds, in my opinion. I'll take the Avalanche in 5. All right. Well, if you want to bet against me, I will gladly take that series going longer than 5 games. Although I do agree, I do think I'm probably going to be taking the Avs in that series. As of right now, I don't know. I need to do a deep dive, look at the stats. Fantastic first period, one of the best ones of the season. I don't know about all that, but it was good. You're beating the President's Trophy.
One of the luckier ones.
One of the luckier
of
ones.
The season.
Yeah, that Foligno goal was a head scratcher, and then we converted on the power play. It was nice to like get set up in the O zone. I feel like we haven't seen our first unit set up in the O zone in like Tassos, how many games? Like 7. Like I genuinely can't remember.
25.
Dude, like I can't remember the last time I saw our first unit passing the puck around in the offensive zone. So that was good to see. And then yeah, our golden boy. Our wonder boy, Bedsy, 98, ripped 1-5 hole. We'll take it. But don't get too ahead of yourselves. You know what happens in the second periods of these games. Yeah. Do we have a clip?
I think we do.
Okay. Oh, should I turn it over to that?
What other games are around the NHL tonight?
Well, we should turn on the college game. I think it started already.
Yeah, so that's game number 1.
Yeah, it's 1-1. All right, I'm going to turn that on.
Other games in the National Hockey League.
Is Chad okay with staring? What's up, Low? Welcome. OMG, it's only second period. Yeah, you only missed the first. It was a good first for the Blackhawks. We're turning on the college game on right now for a bit. Are you guys okay with staring at the couch for a second?
No, what?
I have to go take a leak,
No,
bro.
Lee.
What? I have to stay here?
Come on, bro. Yeah, power through.
For this entire intermission and then the entire second period?
No, just for another couple minutes.
All right. We don't have to go to break. They've said they like staring at the couch.
Montreal at Toronto tonight. Habs have a chance to clinch a playoff spot.
Yeah, I really hope Toronto wins just to make things interesting with the Jackets. Dude, the Jackets put one on the Capitals today.
Yep. 7-0 today at home over the Washington Capitals. 2 goals for Adam Fantilli. He also laid out.
Bro, he laid
Ryan
Ryan Leonard. Holy
and then
shit.
scored a goal on the same play.
The same exact play.
JVR having an awesome season for them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Shout out for
Does he have
Jack
another
Greaves,
year
too.
on his contract, or is he done after this year? He's 35. Bro. I feel like he could play another year. I'm checking.
I would assume it's a 1 year.
You didn't know JVR's contract off the top of your head?
Yeah, sorry, bro.
That's a crazy request from me. Oh my God, that's too funny. Yeah, he's a UFA after the season.
Panthers up 2-1 on the Sabres at the second intermission, and scoring a goal for the Panthers in that game. One, Jesse Puljujarvi. His 4th of the season in the National Hockey League, believe it or not. Wonder how many teams that's over.
Western Michigan on the power play right now.
The answer's 2. He had 3 goals for Pittsburgh earlier this season. Now 1 for the Florida Panthers.
Jesse Puljujarvi?
Jesse Puljujarvi. Hurricanes also put up 7 on the Rangers. Seth Jarvis had 3 points. Jackson Blake had a couple points. Kings beat the Avs 5-4.
Yeah, they looked good. I watched like half that game.
LaFerriere and Byfield both have 3 points. Fiala has 2. I'm not sold entirely on Kevin Fiala, but those other players I am.
Yeah, he's
Flyers also beat the Islanders 4-3 in the shootout, and that's all the games.
Fiala's had good production the past couple years, but isn't he like a -20 this season?
No, I think he was, but like he was like a -2 or 3. Oh. But everybody on the Kings is like a +15. Mm. There are some later games. There's 4 games at the start.
Bodies are dropping for Boston.
Later. Yeah, oh boy.
There's our boy Ryan Green. Cole Hudson just blocked that shot and is laboring back to the bench. Oh, there's Bump. Dude, I love Bump. Give me a bump. Or that jersey would be cool.
Hey, everybody. When we say to tell a friend to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, we really mean it. So we're working on CHR Plus right now. We have a ton of playoff content coming around to everybody. Mm-hmm. So we're pushing out a lot, but the more you guys share it around, the better content we'll be able to deliver. But we're also trying to deliver our part first, too, in terms of quantity and quality, I feel like. Getting guests.
No low. No. No eyes. No. That was the old me.
So, tell a friend, tell a few friends, tell your in-laws, tell your outlaws.
Tell your cousins.
Tell them to tell their cousins.
Yeah, tell your second cousins.
Tell your second cousins. If you know somebody at the United Center, tell them to shout it.
We got CHR asking chat to tell their second cousins about the show before GTA 6. It's crazy. The BU helmets are nasty.
It's not a top 5 college hockey helmet for me. Not even close.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's all right.
It's better than Western.
Are you saying
Michigan's.
It's a top 5?
I guess not. I don't know. I don't know any college hockey helmets that stand out to me off the top of the dome besides the Fighting Irish.
Michigan has some good helmets.
Ooh. These guys are buzzing.
You want to hit a break here soon?
Yeah, can we?
Yeah.
We'll be back in a sec.
All right. Peace out.
But like, it wasn't the best situation to walk into by any
absolutely
means.
not.
You know, like where this team was at under Luke Richardson, like it's not like he was going to be able to turn this club around into a playoff team this season. But I think he's done as good as he probably possibly could have this year. And I wish all the best of luck to him after this season because I can't imagine he's going to be returning next year. Maybe he'll go back to Rockford. We will see.
That's just the roster turnover too. It's like this team looks a lot different now than it did, pre-sorts. And so he's had to adjust to a lot of players, making their debuts, adjusting in the NHL for the first time. But that's kind of why he was put there, right? He's supposed to be a development guy. That's what he's known for, right? There's a reason he was coaching the Hawks to begin with. So that's what he's supposed to be good with. So, but no, best of luck for him. He definitely has a future, not with the Hawks, but he has a future somewhere in hockey.
And it probably is with the develop. Like, I don't know, every time the camera would pan to the bench, I feel like you'd see a lot of clips of him talking to young guys like Oliver Moore and Renzel and Bedard and Nazar. And so it seems like the guys like him. And so I think he's, I could see him having a role on another organization or just back with Rockford again, just for the development side of things. On the other hand, someone who's not on the development side of things, Nick Foligno had a 2-goal game last night, one of them being an empty netter. But it's good to see our captain back on the board. this year's, I don't know, this year, it's not like it's been a disappointment, I'd say. Like, I haven't been disappointed with Nick Foligno this year. I'd say that's about what I'd expect from a 36-year-old veteran playing on the third line this season, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at last season, like the stats are pretty much the same. I think he had 17 goals, 20 assists last year. This year he has 14 goals, 19 assists. So he's performed around the same on the ice. And I think off the ice, obviously, he's had a bit more responsibility being the captain. But like he kind of already was the captain last year, just didn't have the C on his chest. Like he's always kind of been the guy who's answered the media, definitely talking the most in the room, being a mentor to the young guys. And he's had a hell of a lot more young guys to mentor on this Hawks team. So no, I think Foligno, look, I've said it before, like, one of the few vets I I won't complain about. I think he's done his job, to the best that he could on this team. Obviously, tough situation. So, but no, I won't. I think he's had a decent season, all things considered, and nice to see him have a nice 2-goal game there. A little bit of a callback there. Found a fountain of youth for that game last night.
Yeah, absolutely. He's stepped into the TD Garden and was like, "It's my time." Can we listen to the Blackhawks captain? We've got a little clip from him as well.
I mean, I think we had a little bit of a, not slower start, but just trying to get to our game. And then once you saw us get a little confidence, we tie it up, and you could just see our confidence start to come with just making the right plays. I thought early on, especially against this team, we tried a little bit of the cross-ice stuff, and as soon as we started playing low and heavy and through checks, our offense comes to life. So I hope it's a good lesson for our group because of how disappointing it was in Pittsburgh to see that when you play like that, you get rewarded. The pretty goals come. Guys scored beautiful goals today, and it came from just getting it simple, but they look beautiful, and I think that's what we're trying to hammer home here. Yeah, I mean, that's huge. I think just that's what our team is capable of doing, though, right? And there's skill in this team, and there's guys that can put the puck in the net, but you got to give yourself the opportunity to do it. And some nights it doesn't come in bunches; it comes sporadically, and you got to be smart in order to keep the lead in the game. And but today it came in that spurt, and we were able to hold on and get a big win.
I sent last night into the Instagram DM group chat a post. It was just somebody made a graphic basically trying to make the worst team in the NHL. And so they were picking the worst of like every category, whether it was like forward group, arena, coach, captain. And the captain was Nick Foligno. And that rubbed me the wrong way because maybe Nick Foligno isn't the most talented captain in the NHL. I know he's on the older side of things, but like Nick Foligno is not going to be around for when this team is competitive and like good. But this entire time that he's been captain, the entire time he's been with the Blackhawks, he's never lost sight of like the big picture. He's always referring to the team and like things they can learn and things they can get better at. And it's like he's not even going to be around to see the fruits of his labor, but yet he's still doing that. And I really rate that. Like I respect the hell out of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think that's the wrong way to rate captains that they did in the post. I think they're doing it just based off of like production, like stats, like in terms of productivity. It's like I think you should be rating captains by how good of a leader they are. It's like I think Foligno has never lost the room, right? Obviously, all the young guns clearly respect him, right? He has the respect of the room and the guys, and hell, I think they probably respect him more than a lot of his staff. So it's like, yeah, I don't really agree with that. There have been captains this year even who've been traded from their teams. So it's like I think there are worse captains in the NHL than Nick Foligno. I think he's done his job.
No, I agree. Yeah. Before we get into the last topic of this game and move on, I do want to acknowledge that chat is talking about 12 by 12 for Anders Sorensen and 8 by 8. Chat is making up some insane contracts, some potential contracts for the Blackhawks interim head coach. So I don't know how you feel about that. How do you feel about giving Anders 8 by 8 after this year?
Well, I noticed that Denver was eliminated last night, so how I feel about that is I get that 12 by 12 and give it to David Carlos. So that's how I feel about that.
Good response.
I think Sorensen must have hired some, I don't know, people, some insiders to glaze him or something to this Hawks crowd, get his media rep up there. So, but no, I mean, look, I'm not going to talk about Sorensen enough.
You don't have to. No, that's not what I actually wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about lastly was Kevin Korchinski scoring a goal after a very bad performance in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, no, great. We talked about responses again, and like we saw that response from Kevin, right? Still was a perfect game. He has moments, but like, look, that was a young defense. I thought he held his own. Probably the best he's looked all season up with the Hawks. So good to see that confidence out of him. Hopefully that goal brings it out more, right? We got a few games left here. Go out strong. Definitely has a laundry list of items to work on in the offseason for sure to improve and round out his game. But he's still so young, man, 20 years old. Like, let's not lose sight of that, right? So I think our D courts, obviously we have 3 short things there. If we can make it 4, we're in pretty damn good shape there. So no, really pleased for Kevin. I think it also just perfect that came from Bedsy too. The NHL is always glazing this like Will Smith, Macklin Celebrini friendship. They're BFFs having sleepovers and making TikToks of each other. So, but like Betsy and Korchinski, man, like those two have always had a connection. Like they've always been best buddies over there. You can see it just in every interaction off the ice, etc. Those two clearly get along really well. So I think just seeing Korchinski start to produce here, I think it would be nice to see maybe that same type of energy brought forth with those two, who obviously played together in the World Juniors as well. 1 gold medal, Team Canada, 2 Canadian beauties there. So yeah, I think just pleasing to see for sure.
You just want to see the NHL pushing their friendship a little more. That would make you happy.
I didn't see any Kevin Korchinski love last night, but those two are always going to get glazed the hell and back to try to hardest to make that the next Kane Tays over there. So
are we really talking about friendships right now?
Yes. We're doing friendship talk.
That's a valid point, though, man. It's like there's been this media talk all season that Betsy's not happy here, that he hates in Chicago. It's like, but yet every interaction I see with him, like with this young group around him, like his body language, he seems nothing but happy. So I don't know. I'm not really buying all that nonsense.
I'm not. I understand. I understand the point that's being made. I'm not too bothered about the friendship thing, but I will say it was awesome to see Kevin have a moment like that, because that is just like a little glimpse of like what the ceiling is with that kid. And I know I've been kind of harsh on him over the past week, but like it's good for all of us. It's good for everyone for him to finish this year really strong, maybe have another moment like that in these last 3 games, just because at the very least, if we keep him and we have him next year, whether he plays in the AHL or on the Blackhawks, you want to finish strong, have something to go off of, hit the ground running in the summer. And then also if you decide to use him in a trade package, it's just upping his value. So regardless, whatever the direction the Blackhawks go with Kevin Korchinski, I think it's a good thing to see him having these good moments and not dreadful games like the one against Pittsburgh. Okay.
Absolutely. I hope some of these other young Hawks on this team take inspiration from that, right? Well, who are we picking here? Rinzel, Moore, Artie. Which of those 3 is going to score their first career goal this season? Who's it going to be? I will say it'll be Alvar Moore in the 4 core. Well, he's going to get one playing at Bedard. Yeah.
I want it to be Levchinov. He's been up here longer than those guys. Yeah. No, my phone's taking forever to load. Also,
we got caught up in college hockey for a second there, everybody.
Sorry, forgive us. My Western Michigan Broncos are leading 2-1. Thank God.
Well, they scored again?
Yeah, they did. I did predict them to win, and no,
I should take away this.
It hasn't started yet. We're good. My phone is tweaking right now. Who won that poll? Oh, Bedard. Well, he did score.
But it wasn't the first goal. But it was close.
True, it was close.
The sickos that voted for Bertuzzi.
Well, I think it was Tara Guy who voted for Bertuzzi.
And her burner account.
All right. It's about to get back underway. I'm pulling this up. Let's see if it works this time. I can't believe how polished Rinzel is already. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's... Huh?
Can you, forward it a little bit?
The stream?
No, never mind.
Okay. We're back underway in Chicago at the UC. Blackhawks up 2-0. Welcome back. Let's lock it. Can you all lock in, please? Because I'm locked in. So I hope you all are too for the second period. The lower bowl is looking a little empty. The bathroom lines were long, according to Ryan Guy. Oh, no. Dodged a bullet there. Winnipeg almost scored really quickly here. It's a packed house tonight. It's going to be taking these fans a little while to get back to their seats. I'd imagine the concourse was quite packed. Slaggered in with some speed here. muscles his way, gets the puck to Maroon, who sends it around. Rinzel pinches, makes a nice play. Yeah, Rinzel is the best defenseman we have already. He's played fucking 5 games, 6 games. This guy's unbelievable. Oh, Moore! Moore with an amazing pass to Mikheyev, who wasn't able to put it away. What a play from Oliver Moore. That kid's so fast, man. Here's Bedard in the corner. Oh, looks for Mikheyev. Puck just bounced right over his stick. Here's Moore again. Oh, Mikheyev is just getting set up like crazy by these 2 youngsters. Oh my gosh. Mikheyev just had like 3 opportunities right in front of the net there. Like, can you imagine if you had like an elite goal scorer on that line right there? Jeez. Couple of great opportunities for Mikheyev from Moore and Connor Bedard. I'm loving the way this team is looking so far. Keep this pressure up this entire period. Do not lay down and die, please. We're going to be so good in 3 years. 2 years. But yes, definitely 3. That was a good blocker save from Hellebuck on Rinzel. Oh, no worries. No worries. Winnipeg keeps it in our zone. Good save from Spencer Knight through traffic. Blackhawks clear the zone. And Zell moves the puck up. Teravainen dumps it in. He pinches. Oh. Winnipeg turns out of pressure. Carries the puck into the Hawk zone. Bertuzzi takes it out, though. Oh, Nazar. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Yeah, it was Nazar. It's a great opportunity there. Man, he's so fast. Ooh, he just ran somebody over. Nazar is so fast, man. He gets an opportunity like that every single game. He's unbelievable, man. I know I glaze him a ton, but Winnipeg breaking out. Enter our zone. Ooh, shot gets deflected just past the net. Morrissey with a shot from the point. Deflected in front. Good play from Foligno. Really good physical play from Foligno. Donato gets it out of the zone, but Winnipeg sends it right back in. Martinez over to Levshinov. Finds Donato. Donato carries. Drops for Foligno. Over to Martinez, who dumps it in. Blackhawks going to go for a change here. Uh-oh, here comes Winnipeg. Knight had the near post covered. Makes the save. Slaggert got the pass in his skates. Ooh, nice little spin move from Murphy there. Maroon dumps it in. Oh, I would kill for Pat Maroon goal. Here he is. Just rip it. Rip it, Patty. Oh, good pass. Finds Murphy. Oh, I was hoping for a little deflection straight to Maroon for a quick 120 bones. Kaiser dumps it in. Foligno on the forecheck. Oh, whoa, that was weird. That puck sprung at Hellebuck. He gloves it. Ozone draw here. Good start to the second. I was really worried we were going to lay down and die. Like we have. Ooh, that was a big hit on Levshinov. He is such a big boy, man. Is that Nemistikov? It's a big fella, too. He hit him hard, and Lev barely moved. Our defensemen are so big. Pause. Bedard loses the draw. Winnipeg clears the zone. This is going to be icing here. Yep. We'll do that again. Thank you very much. Wow, look at this freak. 45 wins on the year. Grow up. He's so good. Hell, he's so good. Thank God he wasn't in that first period. Career 918 save percentage. What a joke. Come on, man. Are we not live here?
We are, but
There we are. Sorry, I bounced the head on you a little bit there. It's sometimes weird with the airplay. Knight tries to move the puck up the boards. He succeeds. Teravainen gets it out of the zone. Bertuzzi dumps it in. Ooh, Teravainen took a hit there. Makes a nice play. Levchinov or Martinez wasn't able to keep it in the zone. We got the Unk pairing tonight of Murph and Marty. For what is Marty's last career home game in the National Hockey League. Bertuzzi might be in here. Alone on breakaway. He's got Frank Nazar. Passes it to him. Hellebuck makes the save somehow. Oh, man, that should have been 3. I don't even want to look at the replay. I don't want to watch Frank not finish. I don't want to watch. Tell me what happens. I'm just kidding. I already saw what happened. I appreciate the unselfish play from Bertuzzi. I thought he was going to shoot that, and then I was going to scream at him for not passing to Frank Nazar. You got hellebucked. What can you say? What do you think there, Tassos? Good play to pass that, or do you think he should have shot it? Don't be a hindsight herald. I know we didn't score, but
maybe a shot off the pads, but we're talking Tyler Bertuzzi here. So.
Yeah, true. I'm okay with the pass. I'd rather Bertuzzi defer in that situation.
Hellebuck knows that pass is coming.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. He moved pretty quick there.
Yeah.
Damn, that should have been 3. That could have been the game. I mean, not to jinx, but that could have. It's okay. Really good second period so far. Good start. A little over 6 minutes in. It's good to see that we're keeping the foot on the gas, which we have not done seemingly all year long. We get these leads and then we try to protect the leads. It's such a common saying, protecting a lead. I feel like when people start talking about protecting a lead, it's like you're just going to lay down and let the other team attack you for the next however long is left in the game. Go for the jugular. Kill the game. Protecting a lead is sweet. What is John Cooper doing?
It's probably for Pat Maroon final game.
Oh. I bet John Cooper's son is an absolute hype beast. It's a kid that wears Yeezys every day. If that makes sense. I love being mean to people I don't even know. I wake up extra early just so I have more time to do that. Icing here on Winnipeg, right? Yeah. Won Stanley Cup 3 or more consecutive seasons with multiple teams. Wow. Ab McDonald. Good old Ab. Did it 4 times. Hey, Sonny, that's Ab McDonald. The best player from Kalamazoo. Whoa, awkward pass from Levshinov there. Donato in the corner. Tries to find Kurashev. Good pinch from Kaiser. Keeps it in the zone. Nice physical play from Levshinov. Foligno just shoved Levshinov forward there. It's funny. Good block from Kaiser. Here's Kyle Connor working on Kaiser. Ooh. Threw that one right across the crease. Deflected just wide. This is going to be rough here. Up and how did he just keep that out? How did that not go in? How did that puck not go in the net? These fans better be on their feet. That was a joke. Oh, Spencer Knight. Jeez. On Iafallo, who's falling to the ice. There you go, Levshinov. If you're not going to get to it, at least trip the guy. What a stop from Spencer Knight. Let's go. He's locked in. Spencer the Thief. Yeah, he just committed a crime. He just robbed Iafallo. Nice pass from Rinzel. What a nifty little play. Hawks break it out easily off of that. Oliver Moore sends it in deep. Bedard isn't able to get to the puck, but the Hawks keep it. Oh, here's Bedard. Lays it off for Mikheyev. On his backhand, Hellebuyck makes the save. Mikheyev wasn't able to elevate there as much as he probably would have wanted to. Really good play from Moore and Bedard there to set up Mikheyev. Icing on the Blackhawks, though. That was a pretty play. Yeah, I would love to see that again. Ooh. Oh, yeah. You can tell he wanted to roof that thing. Didn't get under it enough. Oh, he was so close. That was a really good save from Connor Hellebuyck. Really good stop. These goalies are just trying to one-up each other. Nice physical play from Bedard there. Good hit. Rinzel tries to move it up the boards. Bedard was never going to get there. Vlasic dumps it out of the zone. Not going to go for icing. Blackhawks going to be able to go for a change here. They should go for a change. They're not going to. Moore got off the ice. Uh-oh. Perfetti back to the point. Puck goes out of play. Jeez. Little over 8 minutes gone. How do we feel about the second period, chat? Strong, right? Good response after the first. Oh, that one deflected. Knight was able to stay in front of it. Battled that one off. Jets still have possession. Good play from Slaggert to intercept the pass and get it out of the zone. Did he get a touch on that, or is that icing? Oh, he must have. We got a whistle here. Penalty coming up on Connor Murphy, apparently. What did he do? Hooking. Or holding. Oh. Yeah, you can't do that, actually. You can't hold on to another player's stick and not let them play the puck. You can't do that. In case you guys were wondering back at home. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking there. All right. Got to kill this one off. The Jets' power play has been really good this season. Ehlers works it into the zone. Scheifele from the slot. Good save. Can the Hawks get it out, though? Vlasic here. Kyle Connor keeps it. Nick Foligno at the blue line. Get it out. Nice. Vlasic wins the puck. Finds Frank Nazar. Blackhawks are on a 2-on-1 here. Nazar, the trigger man. Over to Foligno. Oh! Ah! Hellebuck makes the save, and Nazar wasn't able to put in the rebound. Oh, man, that was close. That was so close. Still over a minute left on this penalty kill. Nice play from Kaiser. Oh, Rinzel with the turnover. Thank God. Spencer Knight just bailed him out. Spencer Knight has been dialed in tonight, chat. Knight is on fire tonight. Yup. Need another shorty. That'd be nice, eh? Frank Nazar wants one. What a pass that was from Nazar. Oh, and that was a sweet move from Foligno. He just wasn't able to elevate over the pad. That was such a nice move. He had him beat there. That was such a sweet pass from Frank Nazar. A little sauce. Right over the defenseman's stick. Woo! Yes, sir. Knight's getting a new blade. Give him the old blade. He's been playing great on it. 17 of 17 so far for Spencer Knight. Big draw here. Foligno, he kind of won it, but Winnipeg were able to snap it back. Ooh, puck goes just wide. Teravainen wasn't able to get anything on it. Good pressure, though. Blackhawks being aggressive on this penalty kill. Nice. Tavo wins it. Clears the zone. 38 seconds left on the PK. Fans in the United Center need a clap when you clear the zone. Was that a no-look pass from Frank? I think I don't know if it was a no-look or not. I wasn't really paying attention to his face. But regardless, if it was, that's disgusting. Because that was such a sweet feed on the tape. Oh, shot from the point, goes wide. 7 seconds left on the kill. Winnipeg still has it in. Oh, and they score. What a rip. What a rip with just 2 seconds left. Maybe 1 second left on the PK. Nino Niederreiter with an absolute howitzer. Yeah, really good screen in front of Spencer Knight. No chance. I don't think it hit his stick. It just went Bardowski. What an absolute rip. Pain. We're fine. We're fine. We're still up. This team needs to have a response, though. Donato here. Ooh, wrist one. Goes just wide. Did Murphy keep that in? What a play. Oliver Moore wins the puck behind the net. Martinez with a shot from the point. Hellebuck saves. Big rebound. Nice stick from Oliver Moore. Connor Murphy's going to dump this one in. Donato pressuring. Wins the puck. Sends it in. Bedard going for a change. Kaiser over to Lev. Levshinov sends it up the ice. Puck deflects in. Hellebuyck plays it. Ooh. Nice play from Bertuzzi defensively there. Levshinov doesn't really have an option, so he just hoists the puck in. Doesn't go for icing. Nice play from Levshinov there. Didn't really have any other options. Winnipeg into the Blackhawk zone. Back to the point. Shot deflects wide. Vlasic gets attacked by Kyle Connor. Teravainen hoists it out. Winnipeg applying a lot of pressure here, chat. They're all over us. We've been doing well defensively, but need to get something going on offense here. Rinzel, really nice play to turn out of pressure there. Move the puck up the ice to Foligno. Slaggert carries it. Foligno looks for Foligno, doesn't see him. Puts one on. Hellebuyck pushes that one to the corner. Foligno back to Foligno. Wrists one from the point. Goes wide. Here's Martinez. Slaggert behind the net. Rinzel gets tripped. Are they not going to call that? That's horseshit. Nice interception from Martinez. Foligno isn't able to make the move at the blue line. Oh, turnover, Patty! Oh, that was it! That was his opportunity! No! I wanted that so bad. I wanted that more than Patty did. Let's get these likes up. Thank you. Please. If you're in here right now and you haven't liked it yet, like it. You lose nothing from it. It just helps boost the stream a little bit. We really appreciate when you hit that thumbs up. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Who just got shot? Is that Ehlers? I think Ehlers just got taken out by a sniper. Was that a puck? I didn't see anyone near him. Man down for Winnipeg. Hopefully he's okay. I just don't even know why you're playing guys like this. I don't know. Oh man, this looks rough, dude. This would be such a shit game to have a guy get hurt. Oh my gosh, he just tripped on the ref. Oh my gosh. He just rolled his ankle on the ref. Oh man. I hope it's not broken or anything. He's going to go back to the locker room here. Damn, just got his skates tied up with one of the linesmen. Ugh. That's a tough look. Hopefully he's fine. Hopefully he just tweaked it. Just got to throw some ice on that bad boy. Maybe a little swollen. Hopefully no sprains or breaks. That would fucking suck. I hate that shit, man. We're 3 games away from the playoffs. I don't care to see one of the top teams in the West losing one of their best players. All right. Well, interesting. We got a little over 5 minutes left in the second period. The Blackhawks lead 2-1. Need to get some offense going. We have had a couple of really good opportunities this period. Weren't able to convert. Hellebuyck looks a lot more locked in the second period than he was in that first. Wouldn't mind another big blunder from him. I'll take a freebie. I'll take another freebie. I did predict 4-2, so need a couple more goals in this game for that prophecy to come true. Prayers for Nikolai Ehlers. Prayers in chat. Can I get a score check on the college game, chat? What's the score there? Can somebody let me know? Prayers, prayers, prayers. Most points in a season franchise history. Marian Hossa. Who remembers that Atlanta Thrashers, what was that, like 07 season from Hossa? He was different. I don't remember it. I was fucking 7 years old. I was not watching Atlanta Thrashers game as a 7-year-old, but I do know that that was the best season of his career, regular season wise. He was the best player in the game that year. Ooh. Donato got rubbed out there in the corner. Ooh, Levchinov just got worked there. Donato tried to find Fliggy. Puck missed his stick and it goes for icing. That was a good stick from Kaiser. Really good stick from Kaiser. I don't think that pass was going to get anywhere, but nonetheless. Extremely base 7-year-old Lee, if true. Imagine I'm just dialed into every single Atlanta Thrashers game. There would have been no way for me to possibly watch an Atlanta Thrashers game in 07. Not with my parents' cable package. It's 2-1 for Western Michigan still? Okay, good to know. Here's Bedard. Just going to send it in. Doesn't really have any other option there. Morrissey makes her move around him. Nice play from Vlasic. Cuts off his man. Ooh, Renzel almost lost it behind the net. Kind of a dangerous pass there from Bedard. Here's Kyle Connor, and he scores. You can't give that guy that much space. That was bad. That was bad from Bedard. You got to get that puck out of the zone there. Yeah, and then who was that just tried to hoist that out? Was that Mikheyev? Yeah, it was a really bad play. That's how Kyle Connor scores all of his goals. He's got such a disgusting shot. Right below the glove. I mean, Spencer Knight probably would want that back just because, like, you think you want the one-on-one, but not much you can do in that situation. That's one of the best goal scorers on the planet. Alex Iafallo went full fucking OBJ there on... Yep, this is the Colorado game all over again. No, I think it's going to be worse. Not as bad as like a blown lead. It's just like the way this thing is headed is like a 4-2 loss. Like I think we're going to let a couple up in the third. Unless we can snap back to it, but I don't know. We just look a little disconnected right now. This guy got scratched in the Four Nations. Surely he can't score. Well, yeah, there's a difference. Like, there's a lot of really, really talented players that aren't going to make it on that Team USA team. Connor will be a UFA in 26. Should be a target for the Hawks. Yeah, I mean, maybe he wants out, but you got to think Winnipeg's going to give that guy about whatever he wants. With a team in a market like Winnipeg, that's hard to keep guys. You got to think Winnipeg's going to try to hold on to Kyle Connor. I like the Hawks. Damn, why is everybody talking about Kyle Connor in 2026? I don't think Kyle Connor is like the archetype of like what this Blackhawks team needs. I don't think you need another like finesse guy. Yeah, he's good. He's a good, yeah, he's good. That's not like when I look at this Blackhawks roster and like these prospects that we have, we need like size and grit.
I would take Kyle Connor on the team.
Like, yes, you would take him, but what does that mean? You know, like if you're just like signing it, you don't have to give anything up and you're just like offering him a bag, maybe. But it's like this like.
Do you think his number comes in under Mitch Marner?
I'd imagine.
I would go Connor.
You'd go Connor over Marner?
Looking at Frank Nazar right now, yes.
Ugh. I think I'd take Marner. You can never have too much of that. You can never have too much like two-way. Kyle Connor's defensive game is suspect at best.
That may be true.
So
we would have to see we'd have to ask an expert what the difference in contract would be.
Yeah. Oh, Nazar! Oh, almost had the opportunity there. I don't know, man. When I just like see all these guys that the Blackhawks have drafted over the past few years, as far as like the forwards go, it's small finesse speedster. Like we've got so much talent. Like
I don't think Kyle Connor's small.
He's not big. He's tall.
He's bigger than Mitch Marner. I imagine
he might be decently tall, but he's skin and bones. He's scrawny as hell. Have you seen that guy's neck?
Have you seen Mitch Marner?
Have you seen Kyle Connor's fucking
Lee,
neck?
have you seen Mitch Marner?
Kyle Connor has a toothpick neck.
Lee.
Kyle Connor is probably 6'1", 160 pounds. That guy is skin and bones. Let's see what Google has to say about Kyle Connor. Actually, what am I doing this?
Have you seen Mitch? Okay, no answer.
Mitch is small. But Mitch plays defense. Kyle Connor doesn't. I was close. He's 6'1", 183 pounds. I promise you, Kyle Connor is not 183 pounds. Kyle Connor's neck is like looks like an ostrich neck. Y'all ever seen that guy's neck? We're doing neck talk on CHR.
I think anybody that can shoot 40 in the net.
LOL, he's going to score again just because you're chirping him. Obviously, it's what happens.
Yeah, true.
He's an unbelievable scorer. Don't get me wrong. I just like don't know if that's like
you would take 40 goals this season.
Yeah, but that just like he just seems like a non-playoff performer. I mean, we saw it in the Four Nations. They didn't even like have confidence to start him. Oh my gosh, he almost just scored again. He almost just scored right there.
He hears you, dude. They're just playing CHR.
Kyle Connor is kind of like a worse defensive version of prime Patrick Sharp. Yes.
I don't know about worse.
Yes.
It's not worse.
No, Patrick Sharp was better than him defensively, though.
Yeah, but not at shooting the puck in the net.
No. Close, though.
Yeah, but not.
Patrick Sharp, like, was a 30 goal
How
scorer
many
every
40
single
goal?
year.
How many 40 goal seasons?
A couple, I think. Here, let me see. .49 seconds left. Scheifele just sends one to the net. Deflects wide. Okay, he didn't have a single one.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But he had 36, he had 34, he had 33, he had 34. He had a bunch of 30-goal seasons. Yeah, no, Kyle Connor's better than Patrick Sharp. Regular season, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, these guys are good during the regular season, but like to win, you can't just be like a good scorer. Like you have to. You have to have a two-way game, and Kyle Connor does not have a two-way game. I do not care.
You need other great players.
I just don't care for guys that are good at scoring but can't play defense. Like, it just doesn't move me. The Blackhawks got by with having one guy like that, and it was Patrick Kane. Oh, no.
Oh.
How did that not go in?
I think to be in the top 3 or 4 instead of the top, instead of in that like 5 to, we'll wait until the period ends. Pat Maroon's on the ice. Okay.
Kyle Connor's able to get away with this because the rest of his team has no offensive talent, and their whole thing is just being super solid defensively.
Welcome to the National Hockey League, Lee. Like, this isn't,
fair enough. Yeah.
This isn't best on best hockey.
Yeah.
Like, this is, this is the NHL.
That is how rosters are structured a little bit. I understand that.
The best teams in the NHL, the Floridas, the Vegases, the Tampas, the ones that, like, they all have like a group of 5 to 6 players that are really, really good.
Yeah.
Like, maybe not stars. Maybe they are stars.
Yeah, like fringe
Some of them
all-stars.
are superstars,
Yes. Yes, you're correct, though.
But, like, Florida has Barkov and Kachuk.
Verhaeghe, Reinhart.
And then it's Verhaeghe, Reinhart, Forsling, Bobrovsky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's all of these guys, right?
Yeah.
Winnipeg just doesn't have a lot of guys.
No, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
They
don't.
They just don't have enough guys.
It's the
like,
system. It's the system.
Like,
it's
you need a good goalie. Cool. Like, that's probably why they run him into the ground every season, is because that's the only way they have to. That's the only way they'll make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have, it's Scheifele and it's Connor and it's Morrissey and Pionk, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah, and then you're talking about Pionk and Iafallo and Ehlers, and it's
but that's not.
But like those guys aren't Bennett, Verhaeghe, Reinhart.
Yeah, no, not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close.
No, it's just like, forgive me, like the way I base so much of like what a team needs is like from like you got to understand. I didn't play hockey. My introduction to the sport was watching this Blackhawks dynasty team. Our first line was Marian Hossa, Jonathan Toews, and Brandon Saad.
That's the point. That's my point. Is that like in reality? So I'm like, oh, like, would you get Marner or Kyle Connor? You know what the best answer is? Both.
Yeah.
Go get them both.
Yeah.
Because adding those two to this group. And all the young kids that you're going to come up and maybe, opening up our minds to reworking the defense at some point and, changing a piece here and there to get like big playoff defensemen that have high upside. And
we don't know if we have to like retool the defense.
But you
got to get there first.
Outside of the top 3 guys, like I would say that maybe 1 or 2 make the team and another 2 or 3 or 4 of the guys are used in trades, right? To bring in a different kind of defenseman.
But it's like the defenseman, if we're going to be needing to bring in defensemen, it's going to be bottom pairing guys. It's not like...
Yeah, but I don't know, dude. I just think it's so different. Like the Ottawa Senators traded Jacob Chychrun to get Nick Jensen, who... the Ottawa Senators are a playoff team, and he's a big part of it. And, it was just too many left shot D-men. And, I just, like, I know Washington still probably won that trade, but it's more the principle of it. Like, even though they did win it in terms of points and, goals scored and all that.
I think something we haven't really talked about too much, Lebowski just said a top 4 of Bedard, Misa, Marner, and Kyle Connor would be fantastic. Like, yeah, that'd be fantastic. But I think there's a very good chance that like the ownership and the general manager really want to see what the guys they've drafted, what they can do once they're at the NHL level.
As you should.
Like I think they want to see like we're however many years into the like Marner, the core 4 in Toronto, right? Like we've seen it. There's obviously been discussions over the past couple years of like, is it going to work? Do you need to blow it up? What do you need? What do you need to add? Who do you need to trade, etc. I think the Blackhawks, where they're at, I think they might be like they have no clue if it's going to work. Like What if Nick Lardis is a clear top 6 talent? You know, what if Roman Kanserov is like that too? What if Frank Nazar is as good as we think he is going to be?
Yeah, but then
what if Connor Bedard turns into true number 1 center and a 100-point guy a year? You know,
so that becomes like an issue then of like what you had before, where you're coming out of a dynasty and you have a talent like Artemi Panarin.
Yeah,
and you know, you don't have the money to give him a big contract because you didn't realize how good he was. And
exactly, and that's what could happen if you bring in Mitch Marner and Kyle Connor.
Well, the landscape has shifted a little bit in the last 10 years in the way of like GMs, I feel like, are trying to pay guys more for what they're doing currently. And even in a lot of cases, for stuff they haven't done, you know what I mean? For stuff they may never live up to. You know, a lot of these players, like, drafting is better, and, you know, guys know what they have. Like, it's pretty certain that Connor Bedard's going to be a certain kind of player, you know. Cap's going up, like, but, yeah, dude, I don't know. After that, like, you got to make smart decisions. Like, that's why it is a big deal of, like, you know, is Frank Nazar going to turn into that player? He kind of already is that player, you know, of being a Marner level player. So it's like, oh, are you going to go give Marner 15? Yeah, I mean, I guess it is part of that. Are you going to go give him $15 million for the next 7?
I still think you do it just with Marner.
Yeah, how many years does Nazar have left on his contract? Is it 1? Is it just next year?
No, it's got to be 2, right? Because
did
he burn 1 last year?
Yeah, he scored a goal.
Yeah,
against Carolina.
Or is he like an RFA after the season?
After next season?
Yeah, he's an RFA after next season.
Yeah, dude, yikes. I mean, I guess.
Well, it's not like you're going to have to give him fucking $13 million unless he scores 90 points next year. You know? Like, that first contract's not going to be massive for Frank Nazar. I don't even know if Connor Bedard's going to be making a ton more, like much more than $10 million. But yes, you do have.
If I were you, I'd be, you know, if I were a diehard fan like that, I would be petrified if Bedard doesn't sign for 8.
So, after next season, I mean, Lucas Reichel, who's probably going to get traded, so that's a non-factor. But Frank Nazar's an RFA after next season. Connor Bedard's an RFA after next season. Colton Dock is an RFA after next season. Yeah, I guess that's pretty.
What do you think is the most? If Kyle Davidson went to Bedard, or mostly Nazar right now, but like Bedard and Nazar, and said, "Hey, let's get a deal done. 8 years. What do you want?" What do you think each of them says right now?
I think an 8-year deal makes more sense for Nazar than it does for Bedard.
Probably.
I think Nazar probably goes for right now.
Huh?
Like right now?
July 1st.
I think Nazar probably goes for like 7.
Dude, really?
Yeah, I mean, what is he's got 23 points in his career. What is how much more can you ask for right now?
Guess
he wouldn't ask for anything. They wouldn't do that right now. Like I know you know that. Obviously, you're giving me a good hypothetical, but I don't think he could ask for anything more than that right now. Do you? I don't think he could ask. How could you ask? They're gonna be like, dude, you have fucking. This is your first year. Yeah, you look really good. We're not giving you fucking $8.5 million for 8 years right now. Your buddy Alex Vlasic, you know what is Vlasic's making 4.6 for the next 3 years. Vlasic had proven more by the time he signed his contract than
if Nazar plays the whole season next year,
Yeah.
like he has since the Four Nations face-off,
Yeah.
that's a $10 million player. By the end of at least.
By the end, I mean, how many points is that? Yeah.
If he learns to finish a little bit more,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
if the Blackhawks get overall
but
a
that's
little
what
bit better,
the Blackhawks organization, their front office in that negotiation, they're like, buddy, yeah, we love your game. We love your game. We think you're going to be a big part of this team, but you haven't scored enough to ask for $10 million.
He just got put on the first power play unit.
Yeah,
like
it's not $10 million yet, though.
But we're talking about goals and assists.
Is Kyle Connor even making $10 million? Probably not even close to that. Here, let me look it up.
His contract was also signed 7 years ago, probably.
Kyle Connor's making $7.1 million this year and next year.
Okay, and he was signed when?
I don't know. I don't know if Puckpedia tells me that. I'll click on his name and see if it tells me that.
Frank Nazar's been the best Blackhawk for going on 2 months now.
Okay, yeah.
Not Ryan Donato.
It was signed,
not Connor Bedard.
It was signed in 2019. You're right. You were right. It was signed in 2019, 7.1.
There's cap projections
for 7 years.
The next 3 years of all these rises. Frank Nazar just got put on the first power play unit.
If Frank Nazar's a point per game next year, he might be a $10 million player.
Even if he's a little under, and he looks like this player.
Based on what they got Vlasic at, I think it'll be reasonable.
If
I don't think it'll be 10.
If he scores 70 points next year,
I could see it being like in the 8 to 9 range.
Maybe. If you hardball him.
And that's fine.
If you hardball him.
Yeah, you got it a little bit. You can't pay a guy like that after 1 year. That's not how it works in the NHL. You don't get paid like that after 1 year.
Some guys do.
Yeah, but not guys like Frank Nazar.
But it's about half a season he spent with the team.
He is nowhere. Wait. Lebowski's getting upset about our. This is what, dude, Tassos, this is like one of the weird things I've noticed is that like people push back about our projection for Frank Nazar. Like, are you guys watching the games we are?
Yeah.
Do you guys not see Frank Nazar has?
They're literally showing a highlight of him right now.
Frank Nazar has at least one opportunity like that where he's all alone in front of net literally every single game. He has an opportunity like that. You think that's going to like change?
He's been the best player for 2 months.
Do you think he's not going to get faster, stronger, better at finishing, better at passing? Nazar is a good all-around player, but he doesn't score.
Because he hasn't learned how to finish in the NHL yet. Like, that is... You don't, like... Coaches beg to get, like, the other stuff from some of these guys.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't understand. I literally do not understand how you could watch all these games and not think that Frank Nazar's like going to be anything other than a superstar.
Not everybody's super locked in.
Yeah, I guess so.
You got to like go back and watch and rewatch again and rewind the tape a little bit and
because it's not, dude, I don't, like we've talked about this so much, like, and it's not even just that. It's not like the offensive upside. It's not just the speed. He's so good defensively. He's so good. He's small and undersized, but he's so good with his body.
We haven't been watching the Leafs game tonight. They were forced to play with 5 defensemen.
Really?
Okay. There was talk of Mitch Marner going to play defense tonight.
That's hilarious.
I'm intrigued to know if that happened.
That would be so cool.
They've done it before. He runs the power play. They've been running a 5-forward power play unit since the start of the year.
That's insane.
And Mitch Marner's the quarterback. And he gets back defensively when they, cough the puck up.
He will certainly get better, but he will not be a superstar. I've watched hockey my whole life. I know what a superstar looks like.
All right. Agree to disagree then,
That's
because
what if Frank Nazar learns how to score? Like, what if
he bared
what
down
if-
on all
if,
these
if
chances?
Frank Nazar was scoring on 50% of these opportunities,
Oh.
what would you be saying?
Oh my God, he'd be in the race for the Calder. He'd be a little bit
I
outside
don't understand.
fringes.
I'm like, what are you guys? I don't understand what people are watching. This kid is unbelievable. He's so good defensively. He's an absolute dog on the bone. He is just like positionally, like he's always in the right spot. He's a good passer. He's a really good playmaker, really good vision when he's in the offensive zone. He just can't put the puck in the back of the net. That's it. I don't know what you guys are watching. You know how many prospect experts during the Frank Nazar draft said that was the player with the highest ceiling in that draft? It's not just me. It's not just Lee L. Puck Knowledge dumbass over here saying that. There were a lot of professionals saying the same shit. Nazar's one of the best skaters on the team, only number 2 because Oliver Moore exists, and once he gets the goal-scoring touch, he'll be unstoppable. Nazar will absolutely be an important top 6 player when the Hawks are contenders, but he does not have Tays, Kane, Hossa potential.
I think you need to look like reshape like Tays, Kane.
Yeah. Like there are other player archetypes that exist besides the Dynasty Hawks. Like the Blackhawks didn't have a Mitch Marner type player. And also, yeah, good point from Corey. Those are Hall of Famers. I don't know. I just don't understand how you can be watching what Frank Nazar does every single night and not think this kid is going to be a problem. This guy is not just I don't know, man.
I don't know if everybody's rewatching the tape on the PK.
Yeah.
On the penalty
Yeah.
kill, you know.
Yeah. Exactly. Like he is, it's his first year in the league and he's amazing on the PK. They trust him out there on the PK every single night.
And he just got put on the power play.
And just now. Like two games ago. A game ago. Last game was his first game. The game
On PP1.
Yeah. The game in Boston was his first game on PP1.
You get some of those points. You start finishing off on some other chances.
You start scoring on your own chances, and then you start getting alternate secondary assists on the power play.
You get some empty netters. like we're talking cookies here.
We're talking like 4
better teammates that can finish the chances.
probably 4 shorthanded goals a year.
Dude, they might have Mitch Marner on the team. Why do you need to go? We have Mitch Marner at home.
We do have Mitch Marner at home.
When he asks you for $15 million, and you already gave Mitch Marner $15 million,
you're gonna say sorry.
You're gonna say
Sorry,
Frank.
Mitch Marner at home.
You're gonna say Frank. How about 4?
No. Yeah, you guys need to be way more bullish on Frank Nazar. I mean, like, all the problems that Connor Bedard has, like, the reason why Connor Bedard hasn't been amazing this year and last year are, like, speed and physicality issues and...
All right, we save it for the show tomorrow because we got third period underway.
We're back underway here in Chicago.
We'll put a bookmark in this. We'll get Justin's thoughts on some of this stuff.
Tassos, do you realize how fucking nasty we're going to be if Frank Nazar scores in this third period? We're going to be so mean.
Finish it. Finally buries one of these chances. Bears down a little bit.
Yeah. Ooh, Adam Lowry trucking through the entire... Trugging. I combined a couple words there. Y'all want to be careful. Frankie is clearly a made guy. You'll wake up with a horse's head in your bed.
What does that mean?
He's saying that like he's like Italian. He's from a crime family, and so the people slandering him are going to wake up with a dead animal in their beds because they were talking ill on him. He's not saying us.
No, I know.
Obviously, we've been glazing him for the past 15 minutes. We're going to wake up with like $20,000 in our mailbox.
Comparing Frank Nazar to Dave Boland is crazy.
That's disgusting. Don't do that again, whoever did that. So Lebowski, he said if you're counting on Frank Nazar to be a top 3 forward on the team and carry them to contention, you will be very disappointed. Good, probably core player, but a tier below. So I'm just so curious as to what you've seen. Like, what makes you say that? Because he struggled to put the puck in the back of the net? That's why? He does literally everything a hockey player needs to do besides finish. So for that reason, so you think he's not going to improve his finishing ability? Winnipeg's on a 2-on-1 here. Great glove save from Spencer Knight. No rebound. What a thug. What a beast. Great save. Nothing. Finishing is kind of important. It is, for sure.
He's a child.
I think
he's a child. He'll figure it out.
I think that's something you can learn. I think you can get better at shooting. All right, Evan. Let's keep it tight.
Last period of hockey in the United Center this season.
Yeah. It's sad. It's not sad. It's time. It's time to wrap this up. Oof. And Winnipeg scores. Right as I say, it's time to wrap this up. Morrissey with an absolute clapper. Lee told me to be more bullish. Attaboy, Trevor. Thank you. Frank Nazar would skate circles around Dave Boland. Like, I know Dave Boland was like really good defensively and great on the PK and scored shorties, but that's about it. That's about it as far as the Frank Nazar Dave Boland comparison. When's the UFC stream? Dude, I can't do the UFC stream tonight.
He wimped out.
I wimped out. My brother's fiance, it's her like birthday. And so I need to go hang out with them and celebrate her because she's joining my family in a few months and I'm the best man at the wedding and giving a speech and I love her and that's more important than a UFC stream on our hockey channel. So no, I'm not mad at Lebowski at all. I do not mind like chat dissenting from the popular beliefs of CHR. We just had a great discussion because Lebowski was doing that. So I don't mind it at all.
That's fine. I think we might be a bit early on the Nazar takes around.
We are
around the NHL that will come.
It's you're gonna have Ryan Whitney talking about him 25 games into the next year. I promise you. Oh my gosh, guys, this Nazar kid is unbelievable. I mean, he can fly, and they're building something in Chicago, man. I don't know. It's gonna be Ryan Whitney a month into the season next year.
That was a good wit impression, actually.
Thank you. I see Nazar maxing out as a 25 to 27 goal, 40 assist player. That is a dog defensively. That is certainly a top 6 forward on a contender, just not as good as you think he is.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, he might have 10, 15, 20 more points at a time on his stick if this Hawks team is really good. And
so 60 plus points a year. Great two-way guy. Super fast, reliable. I mean, you're describing like it's like you're talking about Carter Verhaeghe, and you're like, I don't know if it's like, Carter Verhaeghe plays on the first line of the Florida Panthers. Ginger's back. Ginger, let's hear some hate. Get some of that hate out of your heart. What you got for us? I mean, we know Artie's
this is
horrible.
supposed to be good vibes, dude.
It is good vibes.
Last home game of the season.
15 minutes left. Let's get an equalizer. Let's go to
Gotta
overtime.
get one.
Nice play from Levchinov defensively. I thought he got beat there. Nino Niederreiter wanted another one there.
That's a tough sentence.
It is. Yeah, that's a tough name in general. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't think I'm going to be picking the Winnipeg Jets to win the Stanley Cup. Like, Cole Perfetti's he's on your second line. Notice, like, Cole Perfetti's he's a talented player, but Levchinov finds Kurashev, who just passes it back. Moore goes for a change. Donato here with a nice move in the neutral zone. Ooh. Didn't think he was going to hold on to that. Kaiser behind the net. Sends it up the ice. Murphy here. Blackhawks trying to break out of their own zone. They're struggling to do so right now. Winnipeg might be in again. Really good save from Knight. Second chance. Puck's loose right in front of the net. Squirts out to the corner. Winnipeg cycles it. Shot from the point. Blocked by Murphy. Oh, nice stretch save from Spencer Knight there. I think he got a piece of that. Hawks get out. Bedard carries over to Mikheyev. Mikheyev's going to dump here.
We just got to follow her on Instagram.
Hit it.
Welcome to the party. Oh, I just cleared the clock as soon as I said welcome to the party. What a genius move by me.
Evan, are we betting on Volk tonight? Lopez is a beast, but are we taking Volk? I love Volk so much. I love all the CKB guys. Is Chandler going to knock Patty out? Oh, now they're doing a Martinez highlight tribute. Did they show the 2014 goal? Everyone the crowd goes silent. Everyone starts booing. This is cool.
For a guy that's won 3 Stanley Cups, this is probably the most he'll get, too. It's cool they threw some Kings and Golden Knights stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. A couple pictures at the end.
That's awesome. Great career. "2014 still haunts me. I'll never forget that night. Just crying all night before going on vacation. Little 14-year-old me.
Wonder who had the idea first.
Between Patty and Marty. We just got another follower.
Did we really?
I think so. Unless it's my personal.
Yeah, we did, baby.
Holy shit, dude. We're at 1423.
And counting.
And counting, absolutely. Always counting. All right, Blackhawks peeper here.
Keep it rolling, people. Tell your friends. Tell your friends' friends. Tell your friends' friends to tell their friends' friends.
2014, yeah. I mean, dude, we would have won 4. They played the Rangers that year, right? And beat them easily.
And beat them easily.
Yeah. Yeah. We would have walked through the Rangers that year. It would have been fucking 4 cups in 5 years. 6 years, technically. Oh, someone's hurt on Winnipeg. Is that Morrissey? Oh, no. He get high-sticked. What's happening here? The refs are having a little bit of a meeting here. Oh, yeah. Nazer popped him right in the face. Oh, right on the chin. If Nick Leddy wasn't standing a few inches to the right, we'd have a different story. Yeah, no. Well, we got away with one there. Bedard back to Rinzel. Back to Bedard. Over to Tavo. Back to Bedard. Shoots one from the point. Hellebuck fights it off. Winnipeg clears the zone. 1 minute left on the peeper. Knight settles it. I think this unit's going to stay out here. Rinzel carrying. Drops back for Bedard. Or Teravainen. Over to Bedard. Nice. That's the way to get set up. There you go. Patty! No, fuck. Find him. Find him here. Shoot it again. Oh. I love that they've got him out here. Yes, here he is. Oh. Get a touch on it. Fuck. Newcastle United won 3 FA Cups in the 1950s and didn't win another cup for 70 years. Yeah, well, they also got relegated for a long time, so. And then they got some Saudi owners, and they're back. Now they have this East African dude just lighting it up. My roommate, Evan Tassos, loves this guy in Newcastle because he's from Eritrea. Okay. Nice little tidbit there for you. Nice little Prem knowledge for you. Fliggy hoists one in to the Winnipeg zone. Oh, Fliggy! Hellebuck shuts the door. Via Sweden, Alexander Isak. Yes. Shout out.
We can't be doing soccer talk.
I was born 4 months into that season. I have no opinion. Dude, we've got so many soccer fans. I love it. Maybe down the road, if we get big enough, I'll do a footy show. Football, not soccer. I know, but I have to say soccer because this is a fucking American audience, so I call it soccer. Oh no. Oh, diving play from Foligno. 10 minutes left here. Oh no. Shot from the point. Knight gloves it. No rebound. Davidson is a horrible GM. There we go. Now we got Ginger back. Now we got a big hater. I disagree with you. I think I have faith in Kyle Davidson, but Lee hosting a footy show sounds wild. I played footy my entire life, so my footy knowledge is probably better than my puck knowledge. Ginger Billion, great to see you back trolling. Of course, we got the goat back. The rage baiter is back.
Your soccer knowledge is definitely not better than your puck knowledge if you still think that the U.S.'s team is better than Canada's.
Okay.
If they played each other in a 7-game series, Canada would win.
Okay.
Oh. Sharp angle.
Sharp angle for Bedsy. Hellebuck was able to have that covered. Gotta say, Bowman is a good GM to get a reaction. Yeah, that's what would get a reaction. Is bring back Stan Bowman. You'd get chat going crazy. That's good bait. I'm getting hungry. Getting hungry, chat. Hungry for a Blackhawks goal and food. I had a lamb burger at work today. You guys ever have a lamb burger? Dude, we have this lamb burger with tomato jam and this like yogurt on it. It's my favorite thing in the world. Peter Cech made a decent hockey keeper. I think he's still playing. I think he's still playing in Czechia. I love Taco Bell. Oh, this is probably Kopitar sending a message to Martinez. Like making lamb burgers with diced onion, parsley, lemon, mayo, and cumin. My restaurant makes the best lamb burger. I'm addicted to it. White Sox steal a base. You get a free wash. Okay. Donato loses the offensive zone draw. Winnipeg moving the puck up the ice. Rinzel has it here. Over to Vlasic. Delayed offsides. Blackhawks break the puck out. Bedard here carries. Oh. Donato. Yes! Blackhawks tie it with an assist from Bedard. Multi-point night for Connor Bedard. Pass gets over to Ryan Donato, and he rips one home for his 31st of the year. I mean, that's just how this guy's season is gone. Just a nothing. Oh, my gosh. Hellebuck. That's a head scratcher from Connor Hellebuck. Got to save that, right, Tassos? I guess it was deflected. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no. That got deflected. Vlasic loves it. Absolutely fired up. Let's go. We are tied at the United Center with 9 minutes left in the final home game of the season for our Chicago Blackhawks. Let's get a win here. Let's get one. Frank Nazar over to Teravainen. Oh, puck just goes wide. He should have tried to thread that back through. Nice play by Tavo. Oh. Martinez over to Nazar. Winnipeg gets the puck back. "30-31, your pal on the Daily Show will be upset. He likes symmetry." Yeah. Justin is going to be upset after Donato doesn't finish 30-30. Nick Foligno over to Oliver Moore. Foligno loses it behind the goal. Kaiser pinches. Nice play from Oliver Moore. His stick snaps in half. Winnipeg 2-on-1. Scheifele. Is that Kyle Connor? It is. What a save by Spencer Knight. Just stone Kyle Connor right in front of the net. Now Veleno over to Kurashev. Oh. Hellebuck jumps on it. Slaggert falls on top of him. Wow, I can't believe that pass got under Levshinov. I like one under his, like, went through his hands. Ooh, he tried to go 5-hole. Spencer Knight gave him nothing to work with there. Awesome save from Spencer Knight. Oh, Veleno. Oh, fuck. Patty was right there. Patty! Ah, I wanted to score so bad. I just wanted to score. All of a sudden, the lads want this again. They're putting the foot on the gas. They're looking good. Applying pressure. Keep Patty out there. No. This is his last game. Let him play the last 7 minutes of it. If Pat Maroon doesn't get another shift, I'll lose my fucking mind. If you play Pat Maroon 10 minutes in his final NHL game. Icing on Winnipeg. Put Pat Maroon back out there. Most assists by a teenager in franchise history. Eddie Olczyk, 80. Connor Bedard, 81. Very nice. Let's see the superstar score a GD goal. Yeah, and then I'm going to rub it in your face. Don't try to cheer for it with us. Don't act like you're cheering for him to score. You're preying on his downfall. Bedard trying to keep the puck in the zone. Fails to. Winnipeg gets it out. Goes for a change. It's all Blackhawks here past couple minutes. Murphy dumps it in. Frank Nazar here. Moves the puck along. Puck's held in at the zone. Oh, find Nazar, yes, and he scores! Fuck you! What do we say? Woo! Tassos, let's go, baby! Let's go, Frankie! 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 Oh, Frank Nazar. Oh, Frank Nazar. Woo! That's a superstar. Yes, sir. One knee. Yeah, that's a superstar. Yep. How do you do? Boom! Let's go. Lebowski. What do you have to say now? You like that? You like that, Justin? You like that? Yes, sir. Let's go. Now finish this. Finish this. 5.5 left. Here he is again. Oh, Bert tried to through the legs. Pass to him. Didn't get there. I can't believe Frank Nazar scored after we had that conversation in intermission. Hellebuck should have gone to Coachella. Random point made from Sid. Five minutes left. That's such an electric goal, man. I can't believe. I bet that place erupted. Nice physical play from Foligno. Don't give him anything easy here. Here's Kyle Connor. Circling, surveying, scanning. Middle of the ice. Nothing. Here's Morrissey. Go, Gershev. Shot deflects wide. Winnipeg with a lot of pressure here. Nice play from Oliver Moore. Takes the puck from Kyle Connor. Not able to get the puck out of the zone though. Oh no, here they are. And they score. Josh Morrissey. They're a good team when they try. They just locked in. But that's it. It's one line. It's one line. It's one line. That's it. Oh, fuck. Well, we are level at 4. It's only 6th career multi-goal game. Interesting. All right, this one. Okay. Puck finally gets loose. Now Winnipeg have got some momentum. Nice stick in the neutral zone. Was that Donato who poked that free? We needed possession back. was a great play. Here he is again. Donato through the neutral zone. Coughs the puck up. Here comes Winnipeg the other way. Need a rider. Shot fought off by Spencer Knight. Nice play from Bertuzzi. Wins the puck. Finds Frank Nazar. Bertuzzi dumps it in. Paul Knight. The score is tied. Winnipeg dumps it in. Just a little over 2 minutes left in the game in regulation. Mikheyev dumps it in, chases it. Oh, he gets shoved off the puck. Play Pat Maroon! Play Pat Maroon! Offsides on Winnipeg. Let's see the superstar get another goal. Yeah, I mean, he is one, so he might. Maroon scores the game-winning goal. Oh my gosh. I'd go crazy.
I can't wait until Frank Nazar starts getting points like almost every game.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Ooh. Spencer Knight just lost his mask on that one. Had that near post covered, though. No room upstairs. It's a big boy. Yep. Oof. Strap came off. He shook that thing off. Big D zone draw here. We lose it. Shot gets blocked in front. Foligno moves it up the ice. Gets it out of the zone. Foligno circles back. Vlasic now carries. Hawks go for a change. Vlasic dumps it in. Minute and 15 seconds left in regulation. Mikheyev tries to dump it in, doesn't get it in all the way. Here comes Winnipeg the other way. Nice play from Alec Martinez. Just under a minute. Winnipeg has it in our zone. Shot goes wide. Close him down. Oh, no. Spencer Knight covers. That was nervy. That was scary. I know he's given up 4 goals, but I still think Knight has been great tonight. I do too. I think he's looked good. He's made a lot of really good saves. Nice glove save. With Martinez falling on him. Murphy just gave Nina Ryder a shot in the back. Nice little pop for you. Frank Nazar probably hopped in here on a burner and saw what Lebowski was saying in the chat. Yeah, probably true. I'm going to turn off my chat for a second here because our stream's lagging.
Oh, no. We're having a good time.
No, not at all. I turned my Wi-Fi off.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, Frank almost just scored again. I don't know if you guys are still here, but that is the end of regulation. We are going to overtime. Frank Nazar almost just scored with just a couple seconds left. The supposed definite not superstar, according to Lebowski. I think Connor lifted the stick there. Yeah, he didn't get all of it. He had Scheifele on him. Man, he's a man on a mission, and he looks like an absolute animal. Overtime. Extra hockey. All right, chat, what we got? Who's getting this done? How? Teravainen. Oh, here's Donato. Oh, good save, Hellebuck. Nice play from Donato. Can we win it? No, we don't. Winnipeg gets possession. Oh, no. Oh, they would have been gone there. Puck was just out of reach. Here's Bedsy. Into the Winnipeg zones. Oh, toe drag. Loses the puck, though. Here comes Winnipeg. Perfetti. Nice move on Levshinov. Oh, wasn't able to do anything. They send it back. Donato's able to get off the ice. Winnipeg. The shot. Ooh. Knight loses a stick. Thank God that shot went wide. Puck's in the neutral zone. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in overtime. Winnipeg's in. Good blocker from Spencer Knight. Nazer and Moore. Oh, good interception from Vlasic. Find more. Oh, he wasn't able to find more with that pass. Blackhawks would have been on a 2-on-1 if Vlasic was able to complete that pass.
Third whistle.
No. 144, 143, 142. Kyle Connor behind the net. Fuck, man. I wish Vlasic made that pass. Kyle Connor shot goes wide. Oh, no. Nice blocker from Spencer Knight. Nazar catches up the puck. More pressures. They're going to go for a change. Moore's off. Makhayev's on. Rinzel. Nice move, Rinzel. Good pass. Mikheyev. Oh! Shot deflected out of play. 1:02 left in overtime. Damn. A couple of really big saves by Spencer Knight in overtime. Scheifele's made, Hellebuck's made some of his own as well.
Let me know when it starts.
Okay.
Seems to be good now.
Okay. It just dropped. Bedard over to Donato, back to Bedard. He circles back. Doesn't really have a lane. Nice pass. Oh. Rinzel just missed the net. Oh my gosh, and Bedard just got beat there. Oh, really good move by Nemestikov. Wasn't able to finish it off, though. Rinzel. Oh, no, he needed to win that. Oh, what a stop by Spencer Knight. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, what a save by Spencer Knight. They shouldn't have blown that dead. They should have kept that going. He never had that. What a stop by Spencer Knight there. Holy. Oh, he wasn't able to elevate. Oh, what a sweet play. You think I can pull it back up?
Not on Wi-Fi unless you need it.
Oh, no. No, I won't. I'll just keep commentating for you.
Tell me the time.
26 seconds. And they're dropping it in 3, 2, 1. They just dropped it. Winnipeg going to have probably one more opportunity here. Shot goes wide. 15 seconds left. Blackhawks might be able to have a break. Why is Nick Foligno out on the ice? Well, I guess to win the draw. Never mind. Oh, find him! Foligno! Oh, the pass wasn't able to get to him. That's going to be it. We're going to a shootout here. For the final home game of the year, we are headed to a shootout against the Winnipeg Jets. Damn. All right. Who we got shooting? Let Patty shoot. Patty. Let Maroon and Alec Martinez shoot. I don't care. Win this game for Pat Maroon, please. Just get it done for him. Oh, that's not the charger I thought it was. Woof. It's taking so long here. Let Patty shoot. Donato shooting first. Dude, what is taking so long? Why is it taking so long for Ryan Donato to shoot? Now here he goes. What the fuck, man? That was like 10 minutes. Here comes Ryan Donato on the forehand. And he misses the net. I don't even know if Hellebuck got a piece of that. Yeah. He just straight up missed the net. All right. Well, Blackhawks 0 for 1. Scheifele shooting for Winnipeg. Takes it to the left side. Moves in. Shoots from distance. I don't think he hit the net either. I have no clue where that puck went. Oh, no, it went off night. Good save. 98 shooting for the Blackhawks. Connor Bedard takes it to the left side. Moves in with speed. Slows down. Stick handle. Scores! Woo! What a shot! Let's go! Bedsy scores. 1-1. Patrick Kane-esque there. Speed slows down. 5-hole. Wow. Absolutely dismantles Hellebuck. What a sweet play. Kyle Connor now for Winnipeg. Let's see what Spencer Knight has to say. Kyle Connor comes in from the left with speed. Oh, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. He just like slingshotted that right over the blocker. What a shot. That was disgusting. All right. We're all level here. Teuvo Teravainen's going to be the last shooter here. The third shooter, I should say, for the Blackhawks. Comes in. Nice move. Oh, he doesn't score. He got him with that move, too. Wasn't able to finish with the backhand. Oh, he just missed the net. He beat him. All right. And they score. And that's the game. Perfetti wins it for Winnipeg in the shootout. I hate the shootout, man. What a fucking anticlimactic way to end what was an amazing game. Blackhawks lose their final home game of the season to the Winnipeg Jets in a shootout, 5-4. Pat Maroon's final game. That sucks, man. Wait. I think Spencer Knight might have gotten a touch on that puck. Oh, the Jets are coming out to shake up Patty and Alec Martinez. That's cool. That's really cool. That's cool. What a moment. Big respect. Shout out to the Jets. Damn. Not the way we wanted it to end, but great game against a really good team. Good effort from everyone. Bummed not to get the win, obviously. Damn. Well, you guys are in luck. We have a post game coming up in just a second with Mr. B Hawks Memes, aka Justin Lynch, in just a second. Thanks for hanging out. If any of you are watching right now and have not followed the Instagram yet, please do so. If there's any of you watching right now that haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, it's right there. Just hit the bell or hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell. We will see you in just a second. Stick around.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.